Okay, here we are back at Lesson 8. How did you do on those presidents? We've learned now the first 6 presidents on Lesson 7, and now we're ready to go through on this lesson. In Lesson 8, we're going to learn, lock in on this side, 25 presidents. 25, then we'll go into Lesson 9 and finish up and learn all 43 presidents. I can't tell you how tremendous it is. So I'm in the studio. I'm not looking at any notes. I have this in my mind. Think of the confidence. I'm not talking about arrogance or pride or being narcissistic, but just think about the confidence this gives you as a presenter, as a person that's a teacher. How'd you like to walk into the room and have the whole textbook in your mind? What would that done to you as a student in college if the teacher said, here's the textbook. So the textbook, it's 400 pages in psychology. The teacher takes the textbook and then throws it out the window. You're going, well, that's rather odd to throw the textbook out the window. So why are you doing that? The teacher says, because I'm demonstrating that I have the whole book in my mind. Anyone turn to any page, read a sentence from any page, and I'll tell you what page number you're on. What would that done to you? Guess what? You can do that with this program. My students lock in their textbooks with this program, and you can do it. They learn whole books and lock it in their mind. This is a great aid for people with confidence. And then teaching others how to do the very same thing and keeping information for life with these laws of learning. Now let's continue with our presidents and lock these in our mind. First of all, let's have some positive self-talk. Tell yourself right now, Jack, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Turn to everybody in the whole room. If you're working with coworkers or family members, give them a high five. Call them by name. Come on, Betty, we're going to do it. Your wife or your husband, talk to them right now and say, honey, I am proud of you. I believe in you. I need you. Thank you. And yes, we're going to do it. We're going to lock this in our mind because I'm pumped. I'm so pumped for this lesson, Lesson 8. Let's lock down all 25. Let's lock in our mind 25 presidents. We got the first 6. Let's go now number 7. 7 is what? It's an upside down putter. This is Jackson. So Jackson, I think of playing balls and jacks with your son. You go out there and the little son, you're taking these with a putter and knocking the balls and jacks to your son. Daddy, is this golf? Not exactly, son. We're just playing a different kind of game here. But Daddy, is ball and jacks, do you play it with a putter? Well, it's my version of it, son. Okay, kind of weird, but if you want to do it, Dad, I guess we can do it. So look at the son. He's knocking these balls and jacks to the son with what? The putter. So it's Jackson. So think of the putter knocking the balls and little metal jacks there to the son. So this is Jackson. Number 8 now. Number 8 is Van Buren. Number 8 is Van Buren. You're going to think, Jack, what in the world are you going to do with Van Buren? How can you turn that into a picture? Guess what? You're only limited to the power of your own imagination. You say, well, Jack, you have a good imagination. No, it's not that I have a good imagination. I've learned how to release the God-given imagination that you have, I have, that we all have by being human. By virtue of you having a human nature and a human mind, you have such creativity. Our problem in education, I think in business and so much of life is that we're not tapping into our imagination, our creativity. This is learning creatively in a fun way, an imaginative way, unleashing this imagination, that genius in you. Now, 8 is Van Buren. What am I going to do? Here I have the 8 is a snowman, and there's a van that's coming, and the snowman's driving a van, and all of a sudden this police officer is coming and pulling over the van. The snowman's driving the van. Pull over, get over. Snowman, this is the second time I've caught you. You're speeding.
I know, officer. But see, I was in the van, and this ghost came up and went boo, and boo, and the van just really kind of took off by itself. It just ran. So you see, I'm in the van, and there's this boo, and the van just ran. So it's Van Boo ran. So it's Van Buren.
So it's Van Buren. So it's Van Buren is the image. So what are we doing? Using our imagination. What did Disney do? Disney used his imagination and created a multi-billion-dollar empire by using his imagination. So let's really tap into this God-given ability that we all have. 9 now. 9 is a picture of a what? 9 is a balloon. So with a balloon, this is Harrison. So this is little hairy son. So he's holding on to these helium balloons. His mother, he keeps on saying,
Mommy, I want more helium balloons.
Oh, son, you've already got 10.
I want more, Mommy, more helium balloons. Come on, Mommy. You can do it. Come on, make me happy. Make me happy.
He's a spoiled little brat, isn't he? So he gets more helium balloons and a bunch more, and he's got about 30 helium balloons. All of a sudden, here he goes. There goes Harrison, that little hairy son. He's up in the sky. He's taking off there. And he's going, the mom is, oh, there's my hairy son. There's my hairy son. Oh, get my hairy son down, please. The balloons have...
Mommy, please, Mommy, help me.
So here's the balloons have taken little hairy son way up into the clouds. So this is Harrison with the helium balloon. Very good. Isn't this fun to do this? Number 10 now. 10 is the basketball. 10 is the basketball. This is Tyler. So I see all these NBA players, they're on a strike to make extra money. They're coming into your home and tiling your home with these basketballs. And you come in the door and said, honey, what's all these basketball players in here and what they're doing to our floor?
Honey, it's a real good deal. It's really, the NBA is into making extra money with their players, and the ones that are on strike now, they're just tiling our floor with basketballs.
That's kind of weird, That's a great conversation piece, but I don't know what it's going to be for putting furniture on and walking on.
I know, but it was a great deal, honey. Great deal.
Okay, so it's basketballs. They're tiling your floor with basketballs, or the tiles maybe make a big basketball. The picture of the book is what you'll see. So use your imagination. That's 10. Think of the basketball. So you've got them tiling on the floor. Tyler. So this is Tyler, okay? That's number 10. Okay, 11 is the pen and pencil set. Think 11 pen and pencil set. See that? Now, the president is James K. Polk. So it's Polk. So you have your pen and pencil set. You're going to the blackboard with a pen and pencil set, and the teacher says, Johnny, now I want you to take your pen and pencil set and draw polka dots. So you're taking and drawing these polka dots all over the blackboard. So see it, polka dots all over the blackboard. 11 pen and pencil set, and you're taking it, going to the blackboard and drawing these polka dots. See, Polk stands for polka dots. Polk is the president for number 11. Very good. Number 12 now, this is the gooseneck lamp. So you have the lamp there, the desk lamp, and this is Taylor. This is the president's name is Taylor. So let's have a Taylor. I visualize to see it in your right brain, to connect imagery with this. I see a tailor now. The tailor is coming there and he's putting these suits, or he's tailor designing the lampshades for the table lamp. And this is my design. This is my new design for these lamps, and see, there's parading them across the table. And which one would you like, son? So we have all these different tailored lampshades, okay, for the lamp. So it's Taylor, and this Italian tailor is coming in, and he's making these lampshades. All right, so visualize that for number 12. 13 is what? The butterfly. So visualize the butterfly. See it now, butterfly, 13. This is Fillmore. So the teacher's taking the class on the field trip and saying,
okay, boys and girls, we're going to get butterflies, and we have this big jar. I want you to fill this jar up full of butterflies. Now fill it up. Come on, fill it up. Now I want more. Fill it up more. Put more butterflies in here. Come on, boys and girls, get more butterflies. Fill more. Fill it up with more. Come on, fill more, fill more.
So here we have, it's fill more for 13 butterflies. You're filling the jar full of more butterflies. So fill more. Very good. Isn't this fun? Now, 14, the 14th president is Franklin Pierce. So Franklin Pierce is the 14th president. So number 14, the 14th peg in our system, is an upside-down chair. It's your school theme, and it's an upside-down chair. So look at the chair. Perhaps the chair has a leg that's been broken off, and the teacher wants to fix the chair. So what does she do? She takes this leg and pierces a hole in the bottom of the chair, pierces a hole in the bottom of the chair to make and fix the chair. She wants to fix the chair, so she's taking a leg and piercing it. So she's piercing a hole in the upside-down chair and fixing the chair and making it a new chair with a new leg, putting the new leg in the hole where she's pierced the bottom of the chair. So think of piercing the chair, making a hole for the new leg in the chair. So that's 14 is Franklin Pierce, because the teacher is making a new leg by piercing a hole in the bottom of the chair. Very good. 14, Franklin Pierce. Now let's go to 15. 15 this is Buchanan is a president's name. So 15, your image for 15 is the stapler. You have the stapler gun for 15. So visualize stapler gun. What are you doing? The general, we need more ammunition. Come on, fill up the cannon. We have our cannons. We're out of cannonballs. What else is there anything else around here? Come on, is any one of my soldiers?
Yes, sir. There are staplers. We have some stapler guns, and
Well, get those. Get the stapler gun and put it in the cannon. We got to fire at the enemy. Put it in there. Get more staplers. More staplers. Come on, it's gonna stop. The cannon's blue. It's blue. It's turning blue. It's heating up. The cannon's heating. It's a blue cannon. It's blue cannon now.
So we have what? This is Blue Cannon stands for what? Buchanan. See, I'm doing this. This is so much. Just using your imagination. I laugh my way through classes in college. I made A's, and the teachers would look at me and they think, why are you laughing through the class? I taught other friends in class, other students in class. They learned. They laugh their way. We would turn in a test. We'd make 100 on the test and laugh, have tears in our eyes. And she'd say, you must be cheating. I said, no, I'm just using my mind. Here's what I'm doing. All right, now let's review these 15. Turn the tape off right now and review these with me, okay? Lock these in your mind, the first 15 images, okay? Turn the tape off right now. Good. You got these down. Isn't this fun? You've got it. It's easy to sing it. Recall the peg, and it comes back easily. Now I want you to visualize. Let's go to 16. 16, this is what? The tape dispenser. Visualizing the tape dispenser, okay? Now this is Abraham Lincoln. So let's say that your father is in this play with, he's playing Abraham, the part of Abraham Lincoln. He has to get this beard, and he's got his beard taped to his face. The beard is taped to his face, and the beard keeps on coming off.
Son, give me some more tape, please. Get some more tape on my face. Get it into my beard. I can't. Okay. All right, good. Okay, son.
Here, get in the beard. And so the tape is on the beard. So the taping the beard to your father's face, he's playing the part of Abraham Lincoln. So get all the tape on the beard. So see that? Tape is on Abraham Lincoln's beard. So that's Abraham Lincoln, number 16. 17 now, I want you to see for the straw. Let's say that you're in school and you're taking and you're sucking in this, say, soda through the straw or milk, and all of a sudden the soda starts spraying out everywhere out through the straw. And you got all these little holes in the straw. Someone played this trick on you, but you pulled out these Johnson & Johnson Band-Aids and placed them all around the straw. So all around the straw, and that is what? That is straw is 17, and Johnson & Johnson Band-Aid stands for the President Johnson. So you have Johnson as the president. That's number 17. Now, let's go to 18. 18 is the hourglass, and this is the 18th president is Grant. So I want you to think of Grant. This is Ulysses S. Grant. Grant. So think of Grant. Now, my image for that is granite. I have this huge block of granite, like a Michelangelo, and he's working on this huge block of granite. Michelangelo, what are you doing?
I'm working on my new project, and this is a hourglass. It's going to be even more beautiful than David. Much more beautiful than David. It's going to be, David was 19 feet tall. This is going to be 29 feet tall. It's going to be a granite hourglass. A granite hourglass is what it will be. It will be beautiful.
And so here you have, see this granite hourglass. So it's granite hourglass. Here you get knocking away at this, and the hammer and chisel, and making this granite hourglass. So that brings back Grant is the president. 19 now, this is the lollipop. 19 is a lollipop, and I want you to visualize here with the lollipop. This is Hayes. Hayes. I want you to think of Hayes now. Hayes. So my image for Hayes, what would you use? Sure, naturally you would use hay. So little girl, she has this lollipop, and they're out there, and they're going through, let's say, agricultural fair, and their horses, and she's looking at the different horses, and her dad has some horses with trying to win some prizes, and she has this big lollipop, and she's walking with her daddy, and the lollipop fell. Oh, Daddy, my lollipop fell in the hay. So the dad picks the lollipop.
Yes, honey, you've got hay all over your lollipop. Hey, why don't we do this? Why don't we just give the lollipop with hay on this to the horse? And the horse just loves hay and maybe a little sugar with it. That'll be okay. Kind of mixture together. It's kind of a cool thing. Maybe we could start something here. We've got hay all over the lollipop and give it to the horse.
But what about me? I want a lollipop. I want hay on the lollipop.
We'll get you another lollipop. That's okay, honey. But let's just feed it to the horse right now. Let's feed it to the horse right now, okay? Isn't it so much fun? You can just teach people, adults, love to be entertained and learn at the same time. Why just go through the old rote method? I'm your teacher, and we're going to learn the presidents of the United States, okay? The 19th president, this is 19, this is Hayes, okay? See, okay, Hayes. Say it with me over and over again. 19 Hayes, 19 Hayes, 19 Hayes, 19 Hayes.
That's what happens. It bores you to tears. Why do it like that? Do we have to do it like that? No. We use our imagination and lock it in our mind. That's 19. Now, let's go to 20. Before we do that, turn the tape off. Let's review now these last few that you've locked in your mind. Let's review from 15 through 19. Turn the tape off right now. Let's review these, okay? Let's do it. You've got it in your mind. You can do it. Come on, let's do it. Turn the tape off right now. Good. You've got in your mind. Turn to everybody and give them a high five. That was right there in your room. I would give you a high five. We'd be shouting. We'd be saying to each other, hey, I'm proud of you. I believe in you. I need you. Thank you. And yes, you are a genius. Yes, you are amazing. Yes, you can do whatever you want to do. You're not incompetent. You can learn anything you want to learn, and you can become anything you want to become. Oh, let's do this. Let's use this and improve ourselves and help others to improve themselves and help our whole society. Now, let's go 20 through 25, okay? 20 through 25. 20 is the new theme. 2 is what? 2 is the swan. And so that we have the nature theme. So 20 is the image of a what? This is a picture of the moon. So this is Garfield. The president's name is Garfield. So I turn it into a sound alike. I use the substitution learning enhancer, number 5, and this is substitution. So I substitute, it sounds like what? Garfield to me sounds like Carfield. So on the moon, I have all these, it's a parking lot with all these cars on the moon. Here's all these cars on the moon, and it sounds like to me car field. So see this car field. You have this car field on the moon. So it's all these cars. You're looking at through your telescope.
Danny, what? This is weird. I believe I see cars. I really think I see the man on the moon has got these cars up there. It's cars, and they're in this field, all lined up. Daddy, look, Daddy.
Yes, this is amazing. I've never seen cars in the field on the moon before. This is cars in the field.
Guess what it sounds like? It sounds like Garfield. 20 is the moon. That's your theme. Then it's Garfield. You're doing so well. Isn't this so much fun? Here we go. Now let's go the rest of the 25. Like we said, we're going to learn on this side here in Lesson 8. Now, 21 is a tree. 21 is a tree. So it's a nature theme. 1 is the picture of the tree. So this is what? Visualize the tree. So this is Arthur. Arthur. So the president is Chester Arthur. It's Arthur. So I want you to see, I'm going to turn Arthur into an author. Are you with me? I'm going to turn it because it sounds like. See, it sounds like. Use sound alike. Use a substitution, a sound alike substitution. It'll help to recall things because that's the relationship. Remember we told you in the 8 learning enhancers, number 2 is relationships. Form those connections. Anything you already have in your long-term memory, pull it back and use it to retain things right now. You say, well, I don't know about this. Well, it sounds like Arthur sounds like an author. So in the book, you have a picture of a tree, and the tree has these books in its little hands there, and it's signing the books because the tree is an author. So the tree is authoring all these books, all on the bottom of the tree trunks and maybe in the trees there, visualize books because the tree is an author. So turn it into animated. Turn it into a living tree where you have eyes and a mouth and a nose and ears, and it's a author. So very good. That's 21. 22 now is the 2 swans. 22 is the 2 swans. And I want you to see the 2 swans are flying. And they're trying to land.
Honey, you find a landing spot? I think so, baby. There's a landing spot down here somewhere. Wait, okay, there's one. Yes, it is.
They're trying to land, and they look down. That's in.
We find this grove. There's a nice grove to land in. Yes, it is.
So they're trying to land this grove, but they look. There's this meat cleaver. There are all these meat cleavers on the land. And these cleavers are on the land. These meat cleavers are on the land. They're trying to land this grove, but
we can't land here. No, we can't.
They can't land there because what is it? In this grove, there's these cleavers, meat cleavers, standing up. It would cut their feet if they try to land there, or their wings, and on the land. So I'm turning into what? Grover, cleave. Sounds like the meat cleaver, Cleveland, Cleaverland. So it's Grover, Cleveland is the image. That's 22. Very good. You have the two swans trying to land there in the what? In the grove. So it's Grover, Cleveland, from meat cleaver and the land. Very good. 23 now. 23 is one of my favorite ones in the whole lesson. I really enjoy this one. 23, the nature theme. This is the frog, okay? Visualize the frog. See the frog sticking his head out sideways on the tree. And you see three, the eyes there, the big bug-eyed frog eyes. And so this is what? Benjamin Harrison. Benjamin Harrison. So watch what I'm doing with this. You have this is reggae frogs. See, these are reggae frogs. They're playing this reggae music, and you turn to them and said, sir, what are you doing?
Yeah, I've been jamming with my son. Yes, I've been jamming. I've been jamming with my son. Been jamming with my Harry sons. Yeah, Harry, my son is. Yes, I've been jamming with my Harry son. Been jamming. Yeah, I've been jamming.
So it's Benjamin Harrison. This is one of my favorite ones. I really enjoy this one. So Jackie flipped out. The guy's gone crazy in the studio by himself. All his memory pegs, I knew it. He's lost it. The guy's family just lost it. But I enjoy this so much. I have so much passion for this. Shouldn't learning be like this? Wouldn't you love to have your teachers just laugh in class? Just laugh their hearts. Say, we're going to learn physics. We're going to learn physics. We're going to learn calculus today. And you leave the room and the classroom and you're just laughing about calculus. I've taught calculus, folks. I've taught physics. I've taught these things to students, and they leave the classroom, guess what, laughing their heads off. They say, we had so much fun with Jack. I've taught this. I was a professor in college and taught these at the university level, and people love this stuff. It's amazing what you can do. Okay, so that's 23, all right? 24 now, all right, 24. This is the picture of, you want you to visualize, you have 24 is the flower. So this is Grover Cleveland again. He was elected twice. So we have Grover Cleveland. So we have this meat cleaver, and what's in this grove, and this man is coming through, this florist, he's coming through, this gardener, we'll say, and he's taking the meat cleaver and he's cutting down in the grove all of these flowers. You see this meat cleaver, knocking all the flowers down, this grove. So he's got this big grove of flowers, and he's got to knock them all down. He's got to put something else in the grove. Or maybe he's going to put oranges in the grove. So he takes the meat cleaver with the flowers and knocks all the flowers down. And so it's what? Again, Grover Cleveland. He was elected then twice. Now, so that's 24. All right, now 25. Here we go, 25. 25, so the image is what? This is a picture of a rabbit. Here is this rabbit. And the rabbit, the president's name is McKinley. This is McKinley. So you say, what in the world is he going to do with this one? What in the world is he going to do with McKinley? There's nothing you can do with it. Guess what? If you say that, you're right. There's nothing you can do with it. You're right. If you say you can do something with it, you're right. If you say you can't do something with it, you're right. You are deciding, making that decision in your mind, well, I can or I cannot. I say this. Give it to me. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I believe if I have enough time, I can do something with it. I'm going to do something with it. Maybe it won't work for you. It'll work for me. I'm going to do something with it to turn it into a right brain visual representation. So for me, 25, the rabbit, the president's name is McKinley. Watch what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to turn it into 3 words. My can, full of leaves. My can Lee. My can Lee. See how I'm doing this? I'm using substitution. It's a very powerful booster of the 8 learning enhancers. And this is the substitution number 5. So watch this. My can Lee. McKinley. So I have the rabbit here. The rabbit's running around. It gets into your can. You get all these rabbits and you say, I've been putting the leaves in this can. Honey, look at oh, this is so frustrating. Here I'm putting the can up here and the leaves, this rabbit again is knocking my can full of leaves and just spreading the leaves all over the yard. And I've been raking leaves and putting in this can. So McKinley is the president's name. Oh, it's so good. Guess what? You have all 25 of these in your mind. Let's review these, okay? Let's review these with me. All right, see now in your mind, let's go through number 1. 1 is a pen. What are you doing? You are washing a ton of pens, so Washington. 2 is the swan. The swan's going into the John. So what is it? John Adams. Great. 3 is the lips. You're kissing what? The chef. So that's Jefferson. 4 is the sailboat. So what's happening? You're mad at your son because he's climbing the mast. So it's Madison. 4 sailboat, Madison. 5 is the dog. So the dog, I want you to visualize the dog is what? He's in front of the rowboat and it's Monroe. Come on, let's row. 6 is the monkey's tail, and the monkey is doing what? The monkey is trying to get into the John. So this is John, and then Adam now is squinting. So it's John Quincy Adams. 7 is upside down putter. You're knocking the jacks to your son. So it's Jackson. 8 is the snowman. So it's what? Van Buren. 9 is a picture of a balloon. So this is what? This is your hairy son going up in the balloon. 10 is the basketball. So you're tiling your floor with basketball. So it's Tyler. 11 is a pen and pencil set. So you're drawing polka dots on the blackboard. 12 is the gooseneck lamp. So you have this Taylor. It's Taylor designing the lamp. So it's Taylor. 13 is the picture of the butterfly. So you're doing what? Filling up the butterfly jar. So it's Fillmore. 14 is upside down chair. You're piercing the chair. So it's Pierce. 15 is the stapler. So you're doing what? You are putting into the blue cannon. So it's Buchanan. 16 is this upside down picture of the tape dispenser. And so this is the Lincoln. So it's Lincoln's beard. So it's Abraham Lincoln. 17 is the picture of the straw. So you have what? Johnson & Johnson Band-Aids in the straw. 18 is the hourglass. So it's Grant, making the granite hourglass. So it's Grant. 19 is the lollipop. So it's a picture of the lollipop going into the haze. That's Hayes. 20 is a picture of the moon. So on the moon you have the Carfield, so that's Garfield. 21 is the tree, so that's Chester Arthur. The tree is an author. 22 is the 2 swans trying to land on the ground, so it's Grover Cleveland. So it's Cleveland. So see the swans trying to land on the grove. So it's Grover Cleveland. 23 is the frog, little eyes. And so what is it? Benjamin with my son. So that's what is it? It's Benjamin. That's Benjamin Harrison. Benjamin Harrison. 24 is the picture of what? That's the flower. And you're doing what? You're taking it with the cleaver, and you're trying to take all the flowers out of the way, so it's Grover Cleveland. And 25 here is a picture of the rabbit. And what is it? It's knocked over your can full of leaves, so it's what? McKinley. So good. Guess what? You've got all of these down. All 25 presidents you have down now. We're getting ready to go into Lesson 9. Lesson 9, we're going to complete those. We'll go through on that lesson, we'll finish all 43 presidents. Can you imagine this? You want to take this tape now in Lesson 8 and go through all 25. Review these in sequence, out of sequence, backwards and forwards. For example, right now, if I were to say to you, what's number 10? You think what? 10 is, don't think what 10, what is 10? Don't do that. Think of your mental peg, and that brings it back. That's the association, powers of association. 10 is a basketball, so it's what? Oh, Jack, it's tiling. Tyler, yes. Hey, boy, this does work. What if I would say number 20? 20 is the what? Nature theme, so 20 moons. What is it? Cars on that. So what is it? Car sounds like it's Garfield. Guess what? You've got them in sequence and out of sequence. This is so good. If I were to say, okay, what is Jackson? What the first 25? What number would that be? Jackson. What would it be? You say, well, Jackson, he's playing with the ball and jack, so it's number 7, the putter. Very good. You've got these. Now let's go on to Lesson 9. Get all these in our mind.